Boat friends, November 6th, 2 o'clock in the morning local time. There's only one ship that is going to keep me up this late to record this for you, and it's this one right here. It's the Robert S. Pierson. We all heard the story a few weeks ago. The rudder fell off next to Ontario. Stick with me in this video for a couple minutes of your day. We're going to zoom in on that rudder area. We're going to look at the stern. We're going to see how this vessel is operating. Let me first start you out with the weather and some details about the ship. Let's roll. 43 degrees, early morning here in Duluth. Wind speed, northwest, 7 miles per hour. Visibility for the captain out on the lake, 10 miles. You can see the Pierson right there. It left CN dock with the load of iron ore pellets on its way to the Sioux. You can see it was raining in Duluth earlier. A lot of water out here. But let me tell you a little more about the story if you didn't catch it. So the Robert S. Pierson, the vessel that we're going to see here in a few moments, on October 13th, it actually lost its rudder right next to Ontario after it was departing the Algoma Steel on its way to two harbors. And immediately the vessel anchored until October 19th. And so what ended up happening is there was a tug that came to assist it called the Avenger, and it made its way all the way to Fraser shipyards to do the repair. So we got to check out this rudder and that whole stern area. I'll promise to zoom in for you. And there we go, action time. Aerial lift bridge on its way up to 135 feet. You can see there's a little bit of wind action going on for the captain. Again, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wouldn't think anybody would be out here, but down there, my friend Elias, he's getting ready to take some pictures of the ship as it heads out. And you can see the captain is working the spotlight on the vessel. Pretty cool to see that. It's always fun catching some spotlight action. Just adds to the fun with the ship, especially this late at night. Red light illuminating at the very top of the bridge. That lets the captain know that there is an inbound current right now in the Duluth Ship Canal. Looks like the captain should be able to handle this pretty good. You can see the bridge about 3/4 of the way up right now. And I've mentioned this many times in the past, but you can see that red light right there in the center portion of the screen. That stays red until it gets to its full height. Once it stops lifting, it'll turn green. It's just a visual to let the captain know that that bridge is all the way up. Another thing I want to point out is we're looking down at leaves, and you got a bunch of standing water right there. I'll take that over that ice and snow on the ground. Again, it's November in Duluth, but we all know that the temperature is going to change, and we will see that white stuff coming down very soon. It's getting closer to us. It's going to make that turn, heading right into the canal. But yeah, there's just been so much speculation. What happened with this rudder? It falls off, and obviously they were able to make the repair to get this back out on the water, but still a lot of unknowns how that all went down. I'm just glad that the captain, the crew, no issues. They were safe. But if you think about it, something like that is pretty scary, because let's say they were out there in the middle of Lake Superior with some pretty tough conditions, having a rudder fall off. That's not a good situation. Before that ship makes this turn, give you a quick 360 of the area, get a better feel for the conditions. I can feel that light breeze right now. And there's the turn being made by the captain. You can see that spotlight. He's been working that, which I'm good with that. Adds to the fun. So the Robert S. Pierson, built in 1974, 630 feet in length, 20,000 gross tons of cargo capacity. It has a fixed pitch propeller, that single rudder that we're going to be watching very closely, 17 hatches. You can see that dark night sky in Duluth in the background. See some of those terminals lit up in the background as well. Notice that water moving pretty gently. Looks like the captain is going to keep that spotlight on for us. Gotta love that. And now you can start to see those dual anchors on the bow as this vessel keeps getting closer to us. Most important thing to me, and I think all of us, is just wishing the captain and the crew safety out there on the lakes. It looks like they turn off that spotlight. Let's just take a moment to admire this old school ship. Happy to see it back out. Well, let's watch it as it makes its way under the aerial lift bridge. You can see that boom. Very recognizable gray, white, little touch of red there with the stripe. There's that bow. Take a look at that boom. And we definitely will be concentrating on this stern as it goes by us. See as it heads out through the piers. We'll see right into the engine room. Now let's take a look back here. Give you a shot of that stern going out. We know they got that rudder back on. Looks like it's moving pretty good. This is the first voyage out since that repair was done. Really nice to see that old beast on its way out. Very well lit stern going all the way down the vessel. Zoomed in a little bit so you can see it as it gets about even with the piers with its bow. Boat friends, if you enjoyed getting to see the Robert S. Pierson again with its rudder, please hit the like button on the way out. It'll allow people that love the ships to find this channel, and also subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but you'll be part of the Boat Friends community, and you can come back and we'll have some fun all winter long with these ships. Thanks again for watching another ship video. As always, I'll be out here with the next vessel. If you're interested in additional videos, here's a few to choose from.